Well, as luck would have it, Celtic Woman needs no more four-leaf clovers. Their pot of gold lies at the top of worldwide musical charts. These glamorous and talented musicians have taken Celtic and classical music and intertwined that with a mystical New Age feel. Celtic Woman is to the voice what river dance is to the feet, and we have the pleasure to bring Méav, Orla, Lisa, and Chloe to you live from New York on this St. Patrick's Day. Hello, ladies.
Hello, how are you?
I love it all together. Now, we're missing our fiddler today, right? She's feeling a little under the weather?
Yeah,
a little bit under the weather, yeah.
Oh.
We have a show tonight in Radio City, so we've put her on bed rest.
Well, good, because she's a very important part of the show.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay, now, so just so I don't get confused, from left to right, tell me, now I know that I've got Méav, Orla, Lisa, and Chloe, so tell me where everybody is. I don't have the order. There's Lisa.
I'm Orla.
Orla.
I'm Chloe.
There's Chloe.
And I'm Méav.
And there's Méav. There we go. All right. Let me ask you guys, how did this all begin? How did it start? Lisa?
Well, we were all basically working on different projects with the musical director and composer and arranger David Downs, and he thought it would be really exciting to put a group of 5 women together to produce this show. So we all agreed to do what we thought was just going to be one night's work. And it just kind of spiraled from there.
And what amazes me is I was reading about each one of you. I was reading about Méav, your fiddler. She started at the age of 6. And speaking of young, Chloe, are you really only 16?
Yes, yeah.
This must be amazing for you.
Oh, it's a wonderful experience, and I mean, getting to work with such talented women is a brilliant part of it. So, I mean, it's a wonderful opportunity, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Well, from age to various talents, Orla, you bring the harp into the mix. When did you start playing the harp?
I started playing the harp at the age of 12. I come from a very small village in County Wicklow, and I went to boarding school in Dublin, and it had a great harp tradition, so I picked up the harp there, and I love it because I always loved to sing, and the harp was lovely because I could accompany myself singing with it.
Well, you all have amazing voices. Now, Méav, you're singing. I know this is a terrible question because I'm Irish and I should know this, but you're singing in Gaelic, right?
I'm singing in Gaelic, right?
Singing in Irish, yeah.
Okay.
That's right, that's Gaelic.
And so now tell me, why is it so important not just to sing in English, but in the dialect?
Why is it important to
sing in Gaelic, not just in English, but in Gaelic?
Well, it's very personal because singing in Irish really feels like a big connection to our roots. So for me, it feels very comfortable. It's like coming home singing in Irish.
Now, Lisa, I understand. Did Méav lose her IFB? Is that why she can't hear me?
Yeah,
okay. All right, that's all right. No problem. But that's okay. It's hard miking up 4 people. So, well, now, why did you decide, and Lisa, I'll let you answer this, to have this type of format, this sort of New Age mystical combined with the classical and the Celtic? Was this so you could reach not only those that love traditional Irish music, but that you could branch out and really go worldwide with the music?
Well, I think the whole emphasis on the show was that as soloists we would remain quite individual within the show, and obviously we come from very different musical backgrounds. So David was always insistent that we stick to the style of singing and music that we were used to. So with the result, it combines all varieties of music, from very classical music to very traditional Irish music, and then onto the more contemporary. And with the result, we found that it has appealed to a huge variety of people.
Well, it's interesting. You mentioned coming from all different backgrounds. Orla, let me ask you this. Do all of you get in discussions about the politics of Ireland as well? I mean, from Northern Ireland across Ireland, and do you think your music somehow helps with, the political situation in Ireland?
Well, I suppose music is none of us ever really get involved in the politics, but we feel that music it's an international language. It's a very healing, it touches people's hearts and souls, and I think people find solace and healing in our music, and it reaches out to so many different cultures, to people with through different languages, that it just speaks to many people and crosses many different barriers and divides, and brings people together from so many diverse and varied cultures.
And as I look at the music videos, I can't help but see David Downs. Chloe, are you the youngest one of the group? And if so, I'm assuming that David's been a pretty amazing mentor for you and the rest of the ladies.
Oh, absolutely. I'm the baby of the group, but I've never felt any different. I mean, I've never been treated very differently. So David has really been a great guide, really. He's such a genius. He's a musical genius, he really is. And he's really easy to work with. So, I mean, he knows us all so well now that he knows what kind of music suits us and where we're developing and where we're at with our music and the way we perform. So, I mean, he's a great person to work with.
Well, Celtic, I always want to say Celtic Women, but Celtic Woman is the name of the group. All of you, absolutely amazingly talented women. Thank you so much for your time. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you.
Yes, it was great to have you. We're going to actually go to break with a little Danny Boy. We can't go without hearing this. It's absolutely gorgeous. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.